This shit started to feel like jingle bells in the summertime. I'm gonna look the props though.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of every age group, welcome back. Another episode, the No Free Game Podcast. I'm your humble and still gracious host, King Solomon. And to my right, this is actually the lawyer that got 6ix9ine off.
Oh, shit. I don't like that one.
Is also the same lawyer that just got Prez arrested for being a Fed.
Okay.
We'll talk about that one later.
Okay.
And he also happens to be Clarence Thomas's #1 idol, the Big Juice Show.
There it is. I could do that. Thank you, King. Gracious.
I heard he has a picture of you on his bedroom wall. Thank you again for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. If you are watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell. Make sure that you always stay notified if you're listening to us wherever you listen to your podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, all of the above. Make sure you leave us 5 stars, leave some comments, let us know what you think. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Man, the Big Juice Show. How are you, man? This is a special day, and
yes.
I hope people who are watching us on YouTube can see. If you're not, we have a nice bottle of special champagne right in the middle of the room today.
It's nice.
So this is like not officially our 1-year episode, but kind of our 1-year episode. I would say around there, ballpark range. I'll look back to the actual date, but a salute to us, and we're gonna get some additional claps.
Let's go. This is like when you finally realize you might have fallen in love with the dot you shouldn't have and said, I think we've been fucking for a year.
Yo, it's like this is like the anniversary when you sold your first Nick bag. And you're like,
yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm still doing this.
Brick by brick.
And if you are watching us on YouTube, you can see this is actually the original place where we started doing this podcast as well. So yeah, this is a very special day. So we're gonna have a really good time. But we're gonna start today off as we normally do. We're gonna check in on our mental health, see how you're doing, how's your week, where your vibe is. I'll tell you what, past I'm gonna say like maybe 2 episodes, I wasn't sure if your health was gonna help you make it.
I didn't know.
But you look as spry as ever.
I realized, I gotta do Big Farm, King. I gotta do Big Pharma.
You're a Big Pharma guy now?
Fuck it. I'm card holding, so I said that bull. Eat your celery. Fuck that. Yo, I was down bad.
You got the Naprexin, Zaxalon.
All of that. I wake up, all that shit, bro. I don't fuck around no more. That shit.
You don't be like your Dr. Sebi no more?
Ain't enough smoothies. I'm sorry. I love him. He dead. I was this close to meeting him. So
one of us dead, the other one not. What that tell me? I don't know.
I gotta fuck with Big Pharma. So ever since then, bro, and it's weird too. Allergies now, like not having shit before. I think we talked last episode that you didn't know you had to deal with. Yep. I was lying. Like pollen ain't real. Wake up, eyes and shit.
My eyes get very itchy.
My
eyes get very itchy. It's very annoying. This is what y'all been dealing with all this time. Send this shit back.
Send it back.
I want a refund. I want to talk to a manager. This is terrible.
But I'm back. How you feeling? I got no complaints. The weather broke.
Man,
my boys in the loft.
Woo! We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk a decent amount of sports today.
Oh God!
Just because we're knee deep in one of my favorite times of years, where it's like it's the NBA playoffs. I've now started watching a little bit of hockey. So hockey playoffs. If you're into soccer, we're starting to wind down the soccer season. Not really into baseball, but if you like baseball, you're watching baseball. So you're getting so many sports every single day. You really can't go wrong. So we are going to talk about a good amount of sports today. But now, man, I feel really good. I mentioned this on this podcast. When it's nice outside, your energy's different. You feel different, and
your mood.
That's where I'm at, man. I'm very, very excited for the upcoming days. We're going on vacation soon, so let's get some claps for that.
It's always good to go away.
I never really traveled as a kid, to be quite honest with you. So I never really knew how important / amazing these things can be. And now that I am blessed to be able to pay for a vacation,
You're ready to
I
run.
try to take as many of the motherfuckers as I can.
Yo, isn't it crazy? The minute you get back, you like, when the fuck is the next one?
Oh, yeah, it's not even when you get back. It's the last day. I'm still over there like, damn, yo, no bullshit. The last time I was on vacation, I was trying to plan my next one. We're laying on the beach somewhere. Last day, I was already looking at the next spot to go to.
I think if we play it right, depending where we're at in the currency exchange, if I can go, if I can vacate, I love my family. If I can vacate with the bros or without my significant other and child, I love them. They'll be accounted for. I don't think I'll come back.
Oh man, if
Not forever, but for a while.
But there's even but there's a thin line for me for vacation. Like
Explain.
I can't do. I don't know if I could do like a 10-day or like a 15-day vacation. I feel like that's mad long.
It's almost like that's a residency.
Yeah, like that shit
But I'm
dumb
talking
as hell.
making it a like, oh shit, I might not need to come back.
Oh yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like fuck a vacation. Like now I'm here.
Yeah.
Now I'm with the locals.
Oh, you're saying like, if you're ready to cross that line.
I'm ready to just chill with the locals. we are one.
What's your prime vacation spot? Like your ideal
Aruba.
when you want to get Really?
If no, Clash Aruba.
Let's go. Shout out to
This is a
Aruba.
Clash of
I've never
Aruba.
been. I've never.
If you ever get the opportunity to go to Aruba, my God, just go to Aruba. It is beautiful. They never have bad weather. The worst that it gets, it's too windy. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. It is. The people are extremely nice. They all speak like 7 languages. All will speak English.
Is it American territory?
No, it's actually a Dutch territory. It's actually a Dutch territory, but I would say the Uber dude told me that
Uber.
They got Ubers, taxis, Ubers. They modernized, like they tapped in. But so the reason why is they were telling us that like 80% of their tourists that come in are from America.
Okay.
So like it's it's not an American colony, but might as well.
In a currency exchange, how is that? Is
A Dutch, but they have dollars. Like they have dollars and shit. You don't got to go nowhere crazy. There's banks out there. There's like banks you would probably have heard of.
That's wild.
Yeah. So if you ever get a chance, bro, Aruba, I'm telling you, it's
Shout out to Aruba.
shout out to fucking one more class.
Right. Shit. This is good. This is good time.
This is good vacation topics here. They might as well make me a what's that? What's this? A travel planner?
A travel guy. Do they have those still?
Actually, they do, and that's because only reason I know that is because we're using one for our honeymoon.
Where you going?
We'll talk about that later.
Oh,
Anywho, so
shit.
to start today off, actually a crazy case. Have you heard about the Ed Sheeran case at all?
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, so Ed Sheeran was sued by the Marvin Gaye estate
Yes.
over I can't think of the song, so I'm sorry. But
Very popular song. I can't.
If you would have heard it, you definitely would have known the song. But yes, he was sued basically for what was believed was copying a chord progression, and the estate tried to say that was copyrighted, and it went to trial. Blah blah blah. Long story short, Ed won. So I want to just ask you. How do you feel about artists and getting things cleared? And when I ask you how, I want to know, do you feel like do you think it's necessary? Do you feel it stifles creativity? Do you feel like, it causes shits like this? Because personally, I was happy Ed won. And the reason I was happy Ed won, I'm going to keep it a beam.
Shit.
I was happy Ed won because in my mind, if he would have lost, you can probably never make a song ever again.
Or you just got to pay till you die. Like, I think Diddy's still paying Sting
a lot of money. Yes.
Yeah, my nigga, it's like some crazy shit
but that's a sample.
Day.
No, but that's the same song. If you play Sting's version and Diddy's version, they're the same song.
It was the same nigga.
He might as well just threw Sting on there.
Okay, so before we get into that, why don't Why do niggas think they can do shit like that sneakily? Because he wasn't having that song with the intent to be like, this shit about to be low. You knew what it was going to be.
I think if you have the money and the resources, then this stuff doesn't really matter to you that much.
Pharrell and Robin Thicke?
Now that's a very interesting scenario because they claim they didn't copy Marvin Gaye. And now, if you hear the song, Pharrell, you I don't know, brother. I know you're a musical genius. I know you ain't dumb. So I don't know how you sitting there telling me you didn't know it sound word for word exactly like the damn the Marvin Gaye record. But for Ed Sheeran's case, don't get me wrong, they sound similar. They definitely sound similar.
Yeah, what was the argument
right?
in the Ed Sheeran
So
case?
basically, there's a thing, if people who don't know music like that, something called a chord progression. It's basically playing a set of notes on a keyboard or whatever you're playing. Basically playing a set of notes in a certain order, right? It's called a progression, a chord progression. So Marvin Gaye's family basically sued on the basis that Ed Sheeran used the same chord progression that Marvin used in his song.
Okay.
Which he did. That is true. The problem with that argument is
I'm going to get a thumb scroll. Keep going. I want to see what song this is.
There's only X amount of keys that can be played, period. Right? And I believe the number is 12 or something like that. So my point is there is a finite of original chord progressions anybody can create because it's just impossible because there's only a set number that you can work with. So if you make that a copyrightable thing,
Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud did not copy Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On.
There we go. Thank you very much.
That's
Thinking Out Loud was the song. So if they would have won which is also interesting, there was a Twitter thread that somebody did where they took that chord progression and found as many songs as they could, like popular songs that used it. Nigga, Spice Girls, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Rihanna. We can go on and on. There was a bunch of records that use that same progression in those songs.
I think the smart ones do it best, right? Like keep that shit low.
But there's nothing to keep low because if you can sue for that, then I can sue you because you used a line that I did once. That sounds nuts.
It can't get silly.
There has to be some sort of line.
Because so to piggyback off of that, King, who was it? Fuck. It was oh man, I was watching something on YouTube, and I think that fuck me, but the guy that was Nirvana's maybe drummer that started Red Hot Chili Peppers or something.
Okay, I don't know rock like that, so we'll just run with this.
But I'm gonna say I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I watch a lot of shit.
We'll run with it. Please correct us in the comments.
Right. And fuck you if you don't, because people comment now and just like, you don't know fucking music.
We did get cursed out. We'll talk about that later.
Christ, just help, piece of shit. See what you were like in arts and crafts. But so I think that he was saying how he heard it was what song? It was a very famous older like rock song, like by a black artist or whatever. And he was like, yo, I took the riff or something.
Yep.
And he was like, that's how I believe it might have even been like fucking Teen Spirit.
I was thinking, I may have heard
right?
this before,
And he was like, what do you mean? He was like, listen, duh. And
yeah,
like,
that is that part. And yes.
He was like, oh shit.
I know what you're talking about. I saw that on YouTube. Yes.
And it was crazy to me because it was like, that's something so subtle. But my thing is like, so now if whomever, I can't remember the artist, King, but if that artist would have been like, damn, that's crazy. And then went back to his lawyer, was like, get these niggas.
Like, yo, because now we're in Goofy Town, right? Because again,
niggas love Goofy Town.
Like, there's a line. You can't just go ahead and take, a person's cadence in half their words Okay, that you can sue them. That's a lot of pieces,
Yeah.
right? Or they're just, and according to the law, there are actual limitations, right? Technically, to win a copyright case,
Actually, you could do that without them getting sued, right? Like Marilyn Manson did "Sweet Dreams." It's something weird. If you do it word for word or something.
So it's three things. It's the cadence, so how you say it,
Okay,
what you say, and the music that it was set on. So it in all technicality, like you can technically kind of get off with one sometimes. It depends. It all can get very,
it's a
very
gray
dicey
area
because
depending how you use it, right?
Because you can't copyright "Sweet Dreams." I can that means no one will be able to use the term "Sweet Dreams" on television without paying somebody.
Exactly.
That's crazy. You can't do that. Now if you go "Sweet Dreams," I mean, okay, that's a melody, that's a key. You can that's some shit you can copyright because that's clearly coming from the song.
Okay.
So there are baseline limits, but people try and press it, and the tough part is, right, it is a black artist family that's suing, right? So then it gets to a much deeper conversation that I don't even think it necessarily has to go there. But yeah, I also understand that it exists of, many, many black artists being ripped off and fucked over and, getting stuff stolen from them from the white counterparts. And that happens. But also, I just find this to be nuts in this scenario because that's not what was happening. Clearly, that's not what was happening.
Yeah, you know
and
what?
And even if he was just using that as a reference point, that's insane because that means we can never use any reference points from forever.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Man. I think
that's crazy. That's crazy.
I think 2020. I don't want to be that guy, but I've been that guy, so I'll sit in that chair. 2020 made everything weird when the world stopped.
Yes.
Then George Floyd got murdered.
Yes.
And he was on meth. I don't know. I'm going by what I read. I could be wrong. I just learned how to read.
Honestly, it does depend on the news outlet you got it from because some will tell you he was high on meth or something.
Yeah. Then I found out he did porn.
I didn't know that.
Then I found out some other shit. The nigga was in a movie with Tommy Lee Jones. I don't know if that's real. It could have been Jamie Foxx. It's just
it could have been the AI.
It could have been any. It's AI. AI's making up shit now. Shit. I was in a movie with Tommy Lee Jones. But what I'm saying is when you get political, once everything, because my thing is, I think even with art, a reference point we know Ed Sheeran and Marvin Gaye, they're not really fucking comparable, right?
They don't even make kind of close to the same music.
Exactly. But the fact is, obviously it was at a point that Ed Sheeran, or still is, a fan of Marvin Gaye. And I don't want to discourage, we're older now, so the younger generation, or even still, though these guys that are our OGs in the game, for using these reference points are building, because art is for the people. You know what I'm saying? I think everything is what is it? Art imitates life, and life imitates art. So it's one and the same. But when you get in that political thing, because like Little Richard, he is a pioneer. He is the template of rock and roll. But that's way different from a nigga having a riff. If somebody tries to recreate Thriller and I never heard of Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Sue that nigga. Sue him. If Justin Timberlake out there, it's but it's not that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That Blurred Lines? Robin Thicke.
That Blurred.
He might have tried to push the envelope. But I love Blurred Lines.
So here's I will say, and you know what? I may throw this as an edit or something. I do want people to go and hear the two records, the Thinking Out Loud and the Let's Get It On.
That shit concrete.
It's close. It's borderline, but I'll give him credit. It is different sounds, and the way that it's different. It's different enough where I'm all right, I definitely think you were influenced by this. I definitely know I know you are a musician and you know the chords that he played. So I know you may have mimicked that because you may have heard the song. Now, do I think do I think that equates to just straight up copying? No, because that's not copying. He changed the sound. He changed the order. Certain he made enough adjustments where it's all right. Blurred Lines was the same song. That shit, hey, yo, when you hit that shit, Pharrell, I Love You, hip hop was created off sampling. Let's not forget, our favorite music genre was literally people taking old records, chopping them up, and rapping over them. That's how they made all these records. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you the genre that I love isn't literally created on copying. Let's keep it a bean. But Pharrell, you've been around long enough. You know, I gotta either get this cleared or I gotta change a couple more sounds on this bitch.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm on my Al Pacino. You think that because Robin Thicke wasn't fully mulatto, that he got more heat? Because Kanye, he ain't hot. He did the through the fire. Like, you might as well really had Shaka Khan. Like, he just used nigga. Like, even
no, but that's a sample. No, but that's a sample.
So
that is a sample
with samples, or somebody trying cut the.
See, no, that's what Pharrell did. I think he didn't want to pay that. He didn't want to pay that bread. He ended up paying a lot more, but he didn't want to pay that cut.
And so
that's a cut you gotta pay forever.
Yeah, yo, but why? Because here's the thing. Let's be real. I ain't heard not nigga in a Honda bumping Mozart or Beethoven.
Might. I mean, nowadays you might get a drill record with some Mozart going crazy.
Yeah, the drill.
You might. And guess what? Mozart Estate coming for that ass.
Who's running Mozart Estate? The Queen of England, she did. That's crazy.
Chill. So actually, speaking of music, did you hear about the Chris Brown and Usher situation?
Yeah, I thought that was. I would watch that on pay-per-view.
Wee.
So Is it real?
Well, all right. So let's dive into it. If you haven't heard, basically Chris Brown over the weekend has been reported by TMZ and other media outlets, gossip outlets really, that Chris Brown and Usher got into a fight at a after party in Atlanta.
Usher's birthday or something?
It's actually Chris Brown's birthday.
Oh,
it was Chris Brown.
Shit.
So apparently the story is, and this is strictly off of TMZ and other gossip sites, it was actually Chris Brown's birthday that Usher was throwing. Chris Brown at some point was upset that Tiana Taylor wasn't talking to him or was trying to play him, something of that nature, right?
Trying to play him, like
Chris Brown, yes. Okay. Not like play him like, oh, he was trying to holler, more like she was like basically being cold towards him, and I guess he felt away. That's the story that's circulating, right? So from there, apparently Usher stepped in, tried to defuse the situation. And then according to the outlets, then from there was more stuff, shit happened outside. Next thing you know, according to them, Chris Brown and his peoples fucked up Usher. Now, that's the story.
Oh, shit.
Right? So since then, Usher did drop a video and people were saying his face was all beat up, but his face was fine. And now, as of today, Chris Brown put up a post where, long story short, saying that that the security was there was a lot of people on stage. Security was pushing people, and he was trying to tell people that his daughter was there. So like, y'all got to chill out. So apparently that's when he got involved in whatever. So basically, according to Chris Breezy, that's not how it happened. Multiple gossip sites are saying he's lying. My question to you is, what did Chris Brown do to the media? Or is Chris Brown really just crazy?
I think it might have been Bad Molly.
Because
I had Bad Molly before.
I think we as black men have defended Chris Brown for a long time. Okay? Through many transgressions.
Yeah.
At this point, does he hold government secrets? Or is Chris Brown really just nuts?
Oh, man.
Because the first time we was riding,
this is
the
hard.
second time we was riding, 6, 7, 8 we was riding. We reaching the double digits now.
Okay.
Now, I don't know.
Before I answer, are you? Is this with a bus stop? Are you? Boop. NJ Trans just me.
I'm not. I'm just asking the question. The question now has to be asked. That's where I'm at. I now have to question things more. Maybe he is nuts. Maybe he really do be wildin'. Maybe it's not everyone out to get him. Maybe he's just a fucking nutso. Or the nigga's just public enemy number one. I don't know.
So right now it's a gray. We haven't seen Usher's face beaten up.
That is true.
No pictures, but it's no pictures.
No pictures. There is only small clips of them arguing a little bit, but no pictures of any fights or anything like that. And as of today, I haven't seen or anything of Usher's face being touched up at all.
Nobody asked Iman Shumpert.
You know, that's hilarious.
For his
that's hilarious.
I need to speak to him. Somebody has to talk to him.
That was the first person I thought about when I heard this story. Where was Iman? Yeah. And how does Iman feel?
You are obviously probably, if not the first or second, top 5 most physically fit niggas to restrain Breezy.
Like, if Iman was there, would any of this be going down?
Right? And why does Chris care so much about why Tiana?
We don't know.
So
we don't know.
We don't know. So
we do know.
We don't know.
Well, we do know that there was some sort of kerfuffle, and the reason we know that because there is a video.
That's a great word,
right? There is. Let's get some fucking.
Get the fucking word. You niggas that can't read past the big red dog.
I'm bilingual, nigga.
Stupid.
Fuck.
You think we just golf because we golf, nigga? Golfing with Webster's stupid. I can't even say that shit. I'm not his tax bracket. I'll say it next year on our 2nd year anniversary.
Oh, that was funny as shit. So we do know, as per the video, there was Tiana in the video.
Okay.
There was Chris Brown, there was Usher. We do see Chris Brown getting kind of close to Tiana. He doesn't look very happy. We do show Usher kind of moving him away, and that's the video that I saw. So it definitely didn't look like a friendly encounter. Granted, there was no sound, couldn't hear anything. So who knows? It definitely looked more like, you know, when you with your man's, he's a little too extra drunk. He tried to go talk to the girl. The girl turned him down, and now he a little extra loud. Now you stupid. Whoa. Chill, son.
We done seen that way too many times.
This dumbass, my nigga, cool out. Like, that's the energy I got from seeing the video.
And the whole time, I guess your Usher was trying to.
He looked like the mediator.
Okay.
That was the position he showed.
Usher?
That's what the media's saying. See, that's why, because again, Usher's looked like he didn't get beat up like that. So my thing is, so maybe they are out to get Breezy.
Yo, I do have just like a question, King. I guess because we not on that level yet, but like, I guess when everybody's on that level, Breezy, Tiana, Paparazzi, whatever, like, Usher is a regular nigga. I couldn't see me and you getting to a point to where we at, let's say, no, because this was Breezy's party. So let's say it's your party.
Yes, sir.
But you're not even that nigga. I see. That's why I don't even.
It'd probably be you.
I'm trying to unpack
you're not that, but it would make more sense.
It would make more sense because I look out there and shit, and I got a lot of. I'm tied down. You know what I mean? I'm a Jehovah Witness now. I have my lady, my family. But back in a day when niggas was bumping Chris Brown, I got a lot of ass because I used to hit the shit.
Like, it was the shoulder work. They didn't get it.
Run it. That shit was hot. That's why I'll never really, I have to debunk everything that deals with Breezy before I kick him under the bus. So it's hard for me. But it would make more sense for me. Like, I could see a nigga being at my function. You're there. You're like, yo, Jew, chill. And then let's say it's motherfucking... I couldn't beat up Joe Rogan. He'll choke me out. What are these other niggas? Like Theo Von.
Yeah. Like, why? Why are you on Theo? Why are you fighting?
You like,
I'm like, yo, Jill, why are you fucking up Theo Von?
What? You don't like the jokes, and I pop and like I can't see the because I'm always gonna say it wasn't Chris Brown.
This
somebody
love,
gave him bad
real quick.
powers.
Shout to Theo Von. I didn't think you would come with this conversation. Shout out to Theo Von.
Right, but like it's Usher.
Yeah, no, I that's why the story sounds a little far fetched. To be honest, or that's exactly what happened.
Maybe Marvin Gaye and Teddy Pendergrass was also squabbling. Cause see, that niggas got camera phones.
There's probably a lot of stuff we didn't see.
You think so?
There's probably a lot of stuff we didn't see.
What do you think? Yo, you believe it? I don't know. Like it's
I don't know. I think there's somewhere in the middle. I don't think Chris Brown beat up Usher. I definitely don't think that. I don't think Chris Brown got Usher jumped. I don't think any of that happened. Do I think there may have been some kerfuffling? A little extra pushing here and there because you know how it is when just a lot of people together, and if there's any sort of tension, like now men are like trying to get their forearms out. Like
why do we do that?
Like now it's what's up. Like you feel me?
I don't have a
like it's a lot of.
My shit fold. I'm 67% white. I got red shit. This shit going pop, nigga.
Like, I just think it was probably one of those moments with a bunch of grown-ass men doing a bunch of pushing. And,
that's the weirdest shit, because it's this.
Because that turns into this, and then next thing you know, but it usually starts here. It usually starts here.
It's that.
So that to me is what I feel probably happened. Then, then it just blew up from there. And
is he going to jail?
No, I mean, I haven't heard of police being involved. I would hope people don't snitch.
Thank God.
But speaking of snitching, we didn't touch this. If you are a fan of hip hop, you would have heard of the rap group The Fugees, which was Lauryn Hill, Wyclef Jean, and Prez.
Yeah,
Prez.
Shit, nigga, you Haitian. You should know.
I always get the name wrong. I don't know if you said whatever. Anyway.
Oh, I get you.
So with that being said, Prez was on trial for basically attempting to influence our elections back when Obama was getting elected.
Bro, did you read it?
So apparently there was a Filipino. Was he? Do you know the country the other gentleman was from? I know he's
the nigga, bro.
Yes,
shit
I know it was somewhere in. I wouldn't say some sort of.
Dealing with the Russians. It was, bro. It even goes back before the fucking the crazy shit was the influence of the Obama admin, like getting him in, and that's also crazy. But I think the nigga was. I think he might have been Filipino.
So he was from an Asian descent. Okay, Asian descent. Nah, I don't think it's China. It was an Asian descent. No, Malaysia. I think it was Malaysia. I think the guy was Malaysian. Anyway, long story short, Prez was accused of taking money from a billionaire who is a foreign billionaire in order to get a meeting with Obama. Apparently, that meeting never happened. Prez, took the bread, and that was basically it. So the billionaire was put on trial, as well as Prez, for trying to influence our elections, and both were found guilty. So we're not even going to talk about that. The interesting part of the case came out that Prez was a government informant.
Say that again.
I will repeat that. A historically known, highly regarded hip-hop artist / rapper from the inner city was uncovered to be a government informant.
For like 20 years.
For like 20 years. So my question to you is Prez the only one?
Nope. Hit the fucking, show me the color. I want to hit it. I got fucking, I'm going to get on fucker. And now, for all you niggas out there, I want all you young folks of all color, religions, race, whatever, gluten-free, rye bread lovers, trans, straight, in the mid, give a fuck. Stop taking this shit serious. Bro, I'm looking at I'm about to go to I'm about to be Marine because I gotta find out what really happened to Biggie and Pac. Fuck, I might have to find out what the fuck happened to Eisenhower. I need to know everything is fake. Elvis, he's alive. Nothing, bro. This shit, son. I was like, now, who now currently is a Fed? To be honest, this shit, have you ever seen Smoking Aces? This shit is Smoking Aces.
Yes.
It's all fake.
Oh, wow.
Like, to be honest, what people don't fail to realize, once that camera's on, the internet's fake, niggas. I'm AI. Joke's on you. It's fake, son. And people, bro, they can't grasp reality. They can't understand, what's tangible and what's not. And when I seen this shit, I was just like, wow. I get upset when I find out somebody doesn't write their rhymes. Now I'm like, holy shit. Drake is really James Bond. He's Canadian, he's Dominican, he's Colombian, he's from Memphis.
He's actually a Niger man. He actually just came out that he's a Niger man.
Now he's Nigerian. He looks like fucking Fred Van Fleet. What are we doing? It's relax. like I think now we have to take a time to really sit back and realize that hip hop was infiltrated when it started. And then why would it stop?
Yo, man.
And I don't think it.
I don't even know what to say, man.
How many RICO charges? I ain't heard of anybody else other than niggas in hip hop getting more RICOs since Young Thug is still.
Oh man,
bro, the RICO should be the
that's
hip hop charge.
Yo,
it's not even for the fucking like.
And the crazy part to me is like RICOs originally were created for like Al Capone and like major mobsters that were murdering multiple people all over the place. They couldn't
get them on anything else other than tax evasion.
Like
that.
you giving RICO charges to rappers.
I'm not mad, but
don't get me wrong. Some rappers do be wilding. But like, son, or RICO though. No, but
wearing red and white. Well, you have to go.
No,
you have to go.
But son, we're going on a tangent.
We're not.
All I'm saying is because honestly, I was crushed. You want to know why I was crushed? Yo, because I love hip hop. Like it got me through everything ever.
But he wasn't a narc though. He was trying to get a Barack in.
I get it, but like, bro, like it. honestly, it's just more. It really just reinstates what you said. Like it's all fake, and it's almost like that kid who watches WWE and then finally is told everything is fake.
That was me in fourth grade.
Like that's what it feels to me. It's like I know, and like Santa this is Claus just and this is it's just like another reminder.
Two fairies, Roseanne.
It's another reminder that it's all lies. Fake. It's. Hey man, you know what? God bless him. I hope he's all right.
Do you think this changes the narrative, or we're too far? Because the irony is, King, that this might have been smoke and mirrors or for a purpose. Because like when hip hop started, it was to politically give us some stance. We had a message. We were trying to,
I argue that.
No,
that's not why hip hop was started.
No, I'm talking about when we're talking about like the
hip hop we like.
Not the hip hop we're talking about.
Well, I was
that's
saying
when the came out.
The real hip hop was just party records. It was just inner city disco.
Yes and no though, because it was still a message about the poor and poverty when you really.
But that's not. But you're skipping timelines.
No,
yes you are.
The original.
No, you're skipping timelines. The original, yeah. The
Fat Five Freddy and
they came down a little bit later. Like there was a couple records out before they started going.
No, but even that
they may have been like a year or two before they started going. That's not my point. No, I'm not saying it's one of the originators. You're right. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying like if we're talking about its birth was just party. That's what its birth was.
I think that was the style. I think that was the style. Because we're stylish. Because we make poverty look like we doing this in a cardboard box.
But the first hip hop show was a hip hop party.
When you poor, all you do is party. You ain't talking about stocks in your 401k. But I get what you're saying. It became a message.
The hip hop that we know obviously did become political and a message and being able to speak about the black culture. I am being a bit of a dick about it, but I also say that to say the goofy shit that happens, like, should we be like?
Yes.
Like, should I be? Should I be surprised? Should I?
Because it's gotten so.
It's so goofy.
Okay. Boom. Now, so I was just like, I think when we say he's an informant. You ask me, he should be in a fucking Scorsese film because he went through all of this while writing rhymes and getting Grammys to get a president in. Opposed to when niggas like Tekashi, a snitch, they're combined because I think it's no medium now. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the crazy thing. But what's just blowing my mind is, where the fuck did you find the time?
Son, but I told you this before about a different topic. I told you, there's a lot of downtime. We don't want to talk like a lot of downtime. There's a lot of downtime. But, so to keep things going, so I mentioned today we're going to talk about sports, and we are going to definitely talk about sports. And we're going to talk about another mulatto who is who I really want to get a good feel about where he is right now in his career.
Okay.
So last night was Game 3 of the Phoenix-Denver series, and I don't know if you've been watching that series.
But I love Jokic.
It's been a scoring clinic. Jokic is basically averaging 50. KD's now starting to average his 30. But the person I want to talk about is Devin Booker. Ugh. And so I want to ask you, where do you put Devin Booker in today's top whatever list? Where is he tier 1? We don't have to actually put a number. We can we can do tiers, right?
Okay.
So tier 1 is 1 through 10. Tier 2 is 10 through 30, 10 through 20, so on and so forth. So what tier do you have Devin Booker?
So before I put niggas in they little classes, in little AAU groups, because that's what this generation is. They're slightly a little bit younger than us, five years, whatever. I compare this era to the steroid era of the MLB. It's fake news. Can't touch a nigga. You can't even show emotion. Like, you can't dunk and just, tech. You out the game. You feel me? It's so weird. And to be honest, he's Danny Granger, Reggie Miller adjacent. Not that Danny, he was tough, but Reggie, he that work. But I like Devin Booker, he's a bucket, but so the fuck what? Like, so what? When he not scoring, he don't even attempt to miss a lot. So that shows he don't play D. So you a tall mulatto for nothing. Drake sing and rap, and he worked for the Mossad. So you just get a bucket when you could. It's weird. I don't know, bro. I don't know where I put that. I like Jamal Murray more. Actually, every nigga at Kentucky that played with Devin Booker, I like more, just because they seem like they do more.
Did Jamal Murray go to Kentucky?
With him.
Oh, they're the same class.
Everybody, their mother was on that squad.
Oh, they are the same class.
Him, Ulis, Briscoe, Book actually came off the bench. That's why I know he a bucket and shit. But then when you get old old CP3, and he turned y'all up. Now looking at D Book, I don't know if I want to implement you anywhere to where you're relevant. Okay. But why are you more special than Monta? At least Monta was exciting.
Ellis?
He wasn't.
Yeah.
Because he was getting a lot of empty buckets losing. Nigga, they was winning 20. It's 82 games. They was 20 and 62. Niggas was dogging CP3. He was getting to the conference finals, though, with Houston. Turned up, got to the finals, conference finals. They stay in a loss with the Suns. So I'm looking at Book oh, you really a DeBarge. And those niggas was thugging. I want to see him punch Jokic in the face and sit out for if you punch Jokic in the face and sit out the rest of the loss, it's all right.
I don't know.
Because Jokic, he yoked up the owner.
Well, Jokic built different. I mean, Jokic from Eastern. Listen.
I don't give a fuck what projects. Well, niggas be throwing up hoods and shit.
Jokic.
Cut it out.
I'm pretty sure that boy been in war himself. Jokic is built different, but this is not a Jokic combo.
Why not?
Man, I don't know. I may be joining the wave.
A book?
I may be joining the book
Wow.
wave. Man, the nigga is a bucket.
Sometimes.
When it count, he a bucket. He a bucket like Kevin Durant a bucket. And that's what I'm saying.
He's more of a bucket because Kevin Durant there.
I'm saying he KD a bucket.
No.
That's where I'm feeling. He a bucket.
He not Klay Thompson with Steph bucket.
Stop.
Yo, niggas forgot what Klay. Klay was a two-way 30 point.
You
know what you saying?
I think right now, I don't know. Okay, there could be recency bias here because I just saw the past couple games. So
it was a couple minutes ago.
I definitely so it could be that's fresh in
You're
my mind.
starving. You put a hot pocket.
And now hot pocket is the greatest dish I've ever had.
And I come in the crib with Cheesecake Factory. You be eating Wendy's? What are you talking about?
No, that's fair. That's fair. I got him as a tier 2 guy. Anywhere between 10 and 20.
Okay, how many players in each tier?
10.
Oh, he's tier 1.
You got him top 10.
He's bottom 3, 8, 9, 10. One of those here, definitely. Bro, I'm not a fool.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a fool. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
But because it doesn't mean each one of those are winners.
So that's funny because you got him higher than I do.
Yeah.
I got like 12.
I'm not fooled. Like the thing is, I don't know if this almost mulatto on my team is pushing through.
I was gonna say. So who would you rather have right now?
Jaylen Brown. I've been on Jaylen Brown because he's consistently gotten better.
I wasn't gonna say Jaylen Brown.
Who?
Tatum. Who would you rather have? Booker right
mulatto
now.
or mulatto?
Booker or Tatum?
This is fucking Dr. Seuss. Red Bliss Ruthless. It's a fish. I'm going fishing, nigga. I'm in Atlantic. I just need to eat. It's a fish fry. Because I need to see. But right now, honestly, it's not even really an argument. Tatum, but fuck though. Tatum will give you
some Book.
Damn.
Book is a different type of bucket now. That's where my argument is.
Tatum scored the same way. If you look at their numbers, it's the same numbers.
Actually hate. I'm making heat for this. I actually hate Tatum's game.
I don't like it.
I fucking hate watching him play basketball.
I don't like it. He's
tough. He's tough, but his game is like. Don't get me wrong. When he's maybe because I don't like his form. He does like the weird full body thing that looks a little nutty when he do it. So maybe I don't like seeing that. I don't know. But don't get me wrong. I get it. Like when I see him work, when he on, I don't. There's maybe one or two people who can even fuck with him. So I get it.
You know what it is? No.
You know what? No. Maybe that's what it is. Tatum's. I think Jaylen Brown's Super Saiyan mode is better than Jason Tatum's Super Saiyan mode.
He dark skinned. I'm willing to die for this shit.
I just feel like I feel like if I'm comparing great players like Super Saiyan moments, right? Where like they just do like historical shit. Like there's a couple like I probably would take Embiid's historical, like when he's in that mode. I'll probably take Giannis when he's in that mode.
Yo.
I'll take Jokic when he in that mode. I'll take all of them over Tatum. I'll probably take shit. No, maybe that. I still would take Jaylen Brown in that mode over Tatum.
I don't know if this is age bias.
I think I would take Devin Booker when he in that mode. Devin Booker in Super Saiyan mode is top 3.
I disagree with you.
Nah.
I've not seen nothing relevant of him in a moment that mattered. I seen him when he won 25 games. Like, Book looked like young Kobe. All you young niggas that said that Kobe shit, yo, here's the thing.
But don't act like he ain't been to a final. Don't act like he ain't been to 2 Western Conferences.
Got smoked.
I'm just saying. But let's not like he hasn't won it all.
He don't. At least. But also, that's my argument too. I think that's we both agree with Jaylen Brown, because like when those niggas start, they rather look cute. See, the thing is when you don't need to be a good baller and get a little bit of ass. Cause they light skin with the nice hair and shit.
You keep doing the mulatto shit, but Steph will cook all these niggas.
No, but like,
so this is a bad mulatto argument.
No, he looks Cajun. That's different. He looks like he got a little Tabasco.
But he's 100% mulatto.
A little red hot Pete. No, he got two Cajun parents. He was in a Burger King commercial. He's nigga. D-Book, I'm on the fence. I don't know.
Okay, we can that could be our point of agreement.
He got that
I still don't know.
That fucking Lorenz Tate, Ricky Lyman shit, but I don't and
to me, Tatum and Booker are like 9 and 10.
Yes.
Like they're right there. But like I think they're the same guy. Except Booker, I like Booker Super Saiyan mode.
I don't, because when it mattered, I know this. When it mattered, Book ain't show up yet.
No,
Tatum from day one.
That's not true.
He lost.
What do you mean not show up?
That nigga.
He still give you at least 25.
And then when he start missing early, he not there. He eating popcorn with the nigga with that little racist ass gorilla.
No, but don't do that, because Jason Tatum stunk in the finals.
Here's the thing. No, but here's the thing.
He stunk.
From day one, no, you at least know he got a switch. His thing is he don't know when to hit the button.
That's where I disagree with you. I don't know if he got a switch.
LeBron year one.
But that's because he's a baby. He don't know no better.
No, but he still do that. My thing is, I feel like he's in low key competition with.
That's not low key.
It's not hockey, right? With Jaylen Brown.
If they don't win this year, one of them's gone.
And that's the problem. It should be Tatum. It should be. Because Jaylen Brown statistically got better. And I like his answer when he talks about how he feels about police. So then from there.
You just like the nigga in it. That's the reason.
I have to go by that. But here's the thing, too. I haven't seen the competition level in that locker room with Book.
Chris Paul. I mean, look, however you feel about Chris Paul, it's still Chris Paul.
No, it's not. What the fuck?
I mean, he's not the old Chris Paul, but he Chris Paul.
When we say the old Chris Paul, we were saying the old Chris Paul 10 years ago.
I'm sure Devin Booker's cooking Chris Paul, but my point is he's learning a lot.
He learning how to wait for KD.
So
they got the 7'1" nigga with one Achilles to come save. That's what I say. Devin Book smoking mirrors, bro. You a bucket. It's been a lot of buckets. But I'm not taking nothing from him. He's just a bucket though, and I think niggas need like why can't that be that? Like,
But I'm happy with accepting he's just a bucket.
Yeah.
My argument is fully. When he's on, his just a bucketness is different. Is top three.
No, it don't change.
That's where my argument is.
Like remember that argument when the nigga when Tatum said, "Yo, when I get a haircut, I'm top 5." The nigga was like, "Top 5? What? Top 5?" He was like,
yeah,
top
so
5.
he was tripping.
What?
Yeah, no, he was tripping. No, like because
top 3.
So
of
like
what?
Like in Super Saiyan mode, with niggas not missing, I'll put like Dame is 1. I'll probably go Dame. I'll probably go Dame, then go Steph.
I'm going Steph.
No, yeah, I'm tripping. I'll go Steph first. I'm tripping.
And I'm taking Steph higher than LeBron. That's another convo. Yeah. Because in his era, that's a crazy. Niggas don't talk about that. In LeBron era,
you've been consistent with that. You've been consistent.
Oh, fold, baby.
So speaking of, I'm happy we went to LeBron.
Let's go.
I want to talk about one more Laker.
Ooh.
Where do you have Anthony Davis all time? At his position.
What's his position again?
Power forward. Where do you have AD right now all time as a power forward?
So my top 5 power forwards, oh, man. My top 5. So number 1, it got to be Timmy.
Yep.
Hands down. 2, KG.
Yep.
3, this sucks, but Dirk. Ooh. And I really want to put Karl Malone, but when you win and when you just hold shit down and never leave, and he told Kobe and some other squads, like, I'm just going to do this, and his ring of what to get there, and mind you, check this out. Dirk?
Karl.
No, Dirk. Dirk ring. Like that, the teams he beaten to get there, it outweighs a lot of rings. And I'm staying on this, but that's 3. But I'm going to stay on this real quick. I got a segue. Luka's faced more all NBA players in his first 3 years than LeBron did in the 8 years he went to the finals in the East. Just think about that. Just think about that. But, so we got Timmy, KG, Dirk,
yep.
Carl.
Okay.
Ooh, four, man.
No, 5.
No, but five. Shit. It's a lot that's going calm. Is that a power forward? I don't think he 5.
Would you put Charles?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's still some other niggas I'm missing. Charles don't got it, and I hate to do that ring shit, but Charles, yo, in any generation, he'll dominate. Fucking Charles gotta be 5, bro. Cause it's for him to be that size and just like, he really made niggas that size to like the Draymonds and shit. Hell, I might put fucking Rodman before AD, to be honest.
Wow.
Yo, you know, you can't fuck the baddest bitches. Miss practice. Go on a bender in Vegas, come back and get 20 rebounds. 20 when it and you not D'ing slouches, you D'ing Hall of Famers.
I will say though, because
AD don't play. He don't play.
Do you think Kevin Love is good? I'm sorry, not Kevin Love. I'm sorry, Kevin Looney's good.
Kevon?
Yeah.
Blue collar.
Okay,
he missed his era.
I just want to mention though.
I hate players. Excuse me. I hate that the fact is players like that don't get their due diligence.
I just want to say that he had a couple 20 rebound games. I just want to throw that out there.
No. But
I just want to do that.
Niggas act like that's easy. Like it's I want you to go home and I ain't even gonna get vulgar because we're grown men and we're making honest women out of our ladies now, the fiancés. Go home and make love to your ladies doggy style for 10 minutes. And you tell me, America, if that's easy. Because I know a lot of you niggas, as soon as you put that shit in, the blender's going. So, you feel me? To get 20 rebounds, that's not easy.
No, fair. I was being a dick. I just throw it out there.
No. But you also can't touch anybody. So I see what you're saying.
I was being a dick, but nonetheless, I put AD top 10. I don't know where. Not top 5. He's top 10. But he upsets me because he should be like 2 or maybe 3. But like he is A, made of paper, and B, sometimes don't play. Like sometimes he just looks like he don't want to play ball. But when he play ball, son, he 30 and 15 with 5 blocks. So he like Shaq.
Keep it a band
when he want to play.
I know this is gonna be a hot take. Man, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I've never been lukewarm. What is this? Yeah, that is. I think he's just very comparable to Chris Bosh, and I don't think Chris Bosh gets his due diligence. No, but here's the thing.
Chris Bosh is nice because he's probably top 10. But no.
No, but here's the thing, King, and fuck with me. Here's the thing, because we're also I think we're high IQ players. Here's the thing. I think that you notice what type of player is dating back to Kentucky. He's willing to follow a lead because you can see each game plan. And granted, I understand it's a different game plan. People, you feel me? They strategize, whatever. Cool, give a fuck, right? But he's not taking that command. Everybody we name grab they nuts.
He not a dog.
And
he not a
that's
dog.
what I'm saying. So how the fuck I'll put you above the dogs?
I agree.
Chris Bosh like Toronto, and then when he went with Bron,
AD is better than Chris Bosh.
I don't know, son. Because here's the thing.
I like Chris Bosh.
At the pinnacle of Chris Bosh deciding to take that backseat role and shoot, they've only known the highest level.
No, fair.
Chris Bosh before he had the heart shit. He was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's the unfortunate part. We couldn't see the end of his career because it got cut short because of the heart issue.
Right.
So I mean, if we're gonna, that's the problem though. If we're gonna go off what he's done, it's not even close. I mean, 80's gonna smoke him. But I do, but your argument or your reasoning for what you're saying is my basis is why I can't put AD top 5. Is he just has no dog in him. Like, I think in any top 5 of anything, of any sport, of anything that we do, that person got some sort of dog in him. And he don't.
What do you put?
He picks and chooses what he wants, but like...
I want to pick your brain. Because you said K-Love. So what do you feel about K-Love in L.A.? LaMarcus Aldridge.
He was cool. I mean, people are going
I think LA can find himself in the Hall.
You think LA can find himself in the Hall of Fame?
He never seen
LaMarcus
he never seen the conference finals.
I don't know about that.
Never seen the conference finals.
He's look, LA was lit. Like he was elite when he was on, but was he a game changer?
Yeah, Blazers was ass.
What game he changed? I don't know if he's a game changer.
The one at home. The one in Portland, shit, you right. Does K-Love get too much slack? He's the NBA version of Robin Thicke. He's Justin Timberlake to me.
Does Kevin Love get too much slack? Kevin Love is who we thought he was. Kevin Love always rebounded the ball, always made layups, and he had a decent jump shot. And the jump shot got better over time. That's who he was, and that's who he always was. The reason we go nuts because he was getting like 20 rebounds in Minnesota. But let's also not forget those Minnesota teams were pretty ass. Is it that one year where they were all right? But I mean, look,
then he dipped like the next
Kevin
year.
Love's top 15 at his spot. Kevin Love's top 15. I think he's definitely. I mean, he probably might be like 13. I don't think too far off. Kevin Love's like, I mean, granted, power forward is a light spot anyway, but like I don't think he's that far off.
I don't know. I don't think too many niggas, but power forward to me is like the cleanup position in baseball. Go out there and do what the fuck you want because we don't really know what this position is.
Powell in your top 10?
Who?
Powell. Top 10 power forwards. Pau Gasol.
His problem is he's just a bitch ass center, so they made him a 4. Yeah, hell yeah. But my thing is, you feel me? That's why Kobe was bitching him. But because he like, you fucking pussy, but he can't help that he was from España.
Yeah, I mean he was nice.
But I know how y'all get down via slave trade, but I wasn't there.
So we gonna keep shit first. Let's This guy's a psycho. So we are going to my favorite subject, my favorite topic. We do this every week, and we are back. Who has to go? And this week is going to be a doozy. So we're going to start things off. Mr. Big Juice, I believe I started last week, so you will start first this week.
Okay.
Who has to go? Dipset? G-Unit? Or the Wu-Tang Clan? Who
he don't want no black followers
to go?
You said Dipset, G-Unit,
or the Wu.
Yo, shit, real rap. G-Unit.
Wow.
Yo, honestly, can I speak on that?
Wow.
Can I speak on that? Real quick.
Feel free.
Because you obviously set niggas up to get their tires slashed, so it don't matter how you sway it. Only reason I really say G-Unit because it was really like, oh man, it was like fucking NSYNC or the Backstreet. It came, fuck shit up, and dipped damn near in the same season. You feel me? But like we know 50. We not discrediting Lloyd Banks. The nigga's a heavyweight.
So that's kind of my argument for G-Unit and 50. Is you say we know 50, but we do know Lloyd Banks and Young Buck.
Nah, niggas not fucking.
We
niggas
do
not,
know young. We may not
Last
hold
time
them
you
to these high regards musically. That's fair.
No.
But what I'm saying is, when I'm saying or whatever, what I'm saying is, if I tell you if I were to go down this random street and say, "Hey, do you remember G Unit?" I would say a lot of people would remember Lloyd Banks and Buck.
They wouldn't remember Dipset. We currently still watch Jewels with the fake teeth.
With that said, I agree with you. I would go G Unit.
Yeah. Jim Jones is giving us help.
I will say
he's on Fox 5.
And that's my reasoning. That's my reasoning. Because when I thought about this question, when I thought about the answer, my thing was
that was a good one though.
Separately and collectively. So separately, 50 is such a mega superstar.
Yeah.
That you're right. His superstardom carried a lot of the group. Whereas if you look at Dip, Wu, single as solo artists or just single people together, we know Jimmy, we know Jewels, we know Cam.
Yeah.
We know Raekwon,
Freaky,
we know Ghost,
J.R. Ryder, we know everybody.
We know Jizza, we know RZA, we keep going, right?
Yeah.
We know these people as people. And that's where I was like, all right, G Unit's the only one. But their impact, though, and that also is a testament to G Unit's impact, is honestly, prior to the Dipset, outside Dipset and Wu, I can't think of a New York scene that was as insane as when 50 was on fire. And G Unit was like, niggas was buying Reeboks. Niggas was buying them G Unit Reeboks.
The
crazy.
only thing I could think of that was that close was when the Yankees was winning with Yogi Berra. And the fuck, dog, like 50 came in.
The streets was on fire.
It was like, who won it? And the crazy thing is, though, too, like you said, King, like, the only reason I said, like, because with Dipset and that was the Wu-Tang, my nigga, forever, they
it's Wu.
Shout
it's Wu.
What are we talking about? So, but with them, it was like, I have to see Jewel's fake teeth. I know Cam and Mate. You feel like but
you know them. You know them. You know the gang and you know them.
Off so hot, it was movies and shit. Those niggas had I fuck with Yayo, but they had singles hot out. But like, it came and went because I think it was just too fast.
I think it was just too great. It was too huge of a wave for it not to crash.
Genghis Khan.
It was these niggas came, took over everything. 50 and G Unit had like a 3-year span that if you didn't bang something G Unit when you were a kid through those years, you was clipped.
I was listening.
You either had the pink tee or a polo on because of Dip, or you had some G Unit apparel because of 50. Oh God!
And
the Wu will never die.
I was in the gym listening to I got 100 guns, 100 clips.
Nigga, I'm from New York. Yo, you wanna know how crazy G Unit and 50 was? They made us hate Jada. They made us hate Fat Joe, and they made us destroy Ja's career. Not because they didn't make great music, not because they're not legends, because 50 didn't like them. That's how you know you got shit on cuffs when niggas, you were ruining niggas' careers, not because them niggas ain't. Not because them niggas ain't fucking Hall of Famers.
Do you know?
It's because we fuck with you that way.
And we loved Ja Rule before that.
Nigga, I still sing all them Ja Rule songs.
You know who outlasted that?
Who?
You know.
Ashanti?
No. Of course, she's gorgeous.
Who? Nelly?
Nelly
ducked the roll, but who?
Fat Joe.
Oh, Fat Joe came out beautifully. But that's because Fat Joe's a businessman.
And he really was with that shit.
And he's actually a murderer.
I flat earth why Ja Rule didn't.
Son, that's Ja Rule's. One day we'll talk about it, but phew. That shit was nuts.
That was a good one, kid.
So let's get some claps. That
was a fucking good one.
So I'll do this one, and I had to make you stop. I almost tried to make you stop talking because this has to go into my next Who Has to Go.
Oh, shit.
And I answer this one first. Who has to go? And I feel like y'all gonna know the answer now after we talked about it. But who has to go? Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett. Damn, I'm an audible.
Yeah, switch that shit up, dog.
Charles Barkley. Who has to go? And if you say Charles, that's after his career too.
I don't mind the nigga.
So I'm counting. I'm just letting you know.
I can't do this one. I can't do it.
Yes, you have to.
I have to.
Who has to go? Tim Duncan, KG, Charles Barkley. I'll give y'all my answer first.
Yeah, you.
And y'all gonna hate me. I love you, KG. I love you.
What?
But you can go.
KG? No way!
I'll give you my answer. I'll give you my reason why. Okay? Very easy for me. What Charles Barkley did at his size, at that time, it is a absolute miracle. He was a 6'5" power forward at the time where they can fucking elbow you in the face.
Yeah, he fought niggas too.
Listen, and again, when we do these are not knocking anybody. I love KG to my core. But to be able to be 6'5" and do what you and then I can't take Timmy off because Timmy is Tom Brady. Timmy is there's the only nigga who I would ever say can have hold a candle to Tim Duncan is Bill Russell. And that nigga's enshrined into basketball lore. KG gotta go.
I love Timmy, yo. Fuck. I can't. This is
You can't in good conscience.
bullshit.
You can't in good conscience get rid of Timmy. You can't.
I know.
Because if you do, you hate winning. You hate success.
You know who has to go?
Who has to go?
My fucking son, my firstborn.
Let's get so close.
I have to give you up. You haven't won a fucking thing. You're expensive. I spent $500 in tactical gear and karate. Get a shotgun. Get a fucking revolver. I can't pick.
You know what? I'm gonna let that one rock. I'm gonna let that go.
I can't
Your firstborn.
pick.
Your firstborn. We're gonna go with your firstborn.
Give me up my firstborn.
So we're gonna do the last one for today. Who has to go? Another really good one, in my opinion. Future, Young Thug, or Travis Scott.
Ooh.
Who has to go?
Shit. This one sucked. Wow. First off, Thug is a real one.
Free Slime.
Yeah, free him. He ain't do a goddamn
Free
thing.
until you free.
Heard that, but shit, yo, this shit crazy. Yo, I'm gonna say, fuck, where they going though? When we like, where they go?
This time they could go,
but
they
still
go on
be
vacation.
rich. They go on vacation?
Yeah. They still get their
Aruba.
bread.
They going to Aruba.
They going to Aruba.
All right, Thug, we gonna send Thugger to Aruba. On the only reason I'm saying Thugger.
No explanations. I agree. I thought I was gonna get murdered on this podcast. I'm happy we can get murdered together. When I cut this clip, I guarantee we're gonna get cursed out. But I agree, Thug can go. I'm sorry. Did you want to give your reasoning why? Cause mine's pretty simple.
What's yours?
Albums. There's enough Thug albums where I can skip. There's enough skippable Thug albums. The ones that are good are Hall of Fame good. The ones are bad.
I don't think I actually know a Thug album.
That or even that.
Nah, think about it. Travis Scott, he's our generation's
Son.
like David Bowie. Like
He gave us Astroworld. He gave us Astroworld.
Yo, real rap was slept on though. Was actually might be my favorite over Astroworld is all the birds sing Brian McKnight.
Yes.
That's
the shit with Justin Bieber and all the rest of niggas.
Nigga. And the one before that.
No, that wasn't even Astroworld.
No, it wasn't
That
Astroworld.
was
all the birds in the trap sing Brian
Yes,
McKnight.
that one.
And the one before that, 3,500 for the
Oh, that was
nigga.
Oh, I forgot that project.
Nigga.
No, Travis got to stay. And then it became Future and Thug, and I gotta keep Future.
Future? I still listen to fucking
Come on,
March
30.
Madness.
Come on, man. 36 nights.
God, 56.
Sorry, 56 nights.
56.
Jesus
But
Christ.
we going
56
call it 36. Let's make an album, 36 nights.
We're gonna need Metro Boomin coming to something. We're gonna need Saints Open. Let's get some claps. Shout out to free slime until he's free, man. Free slime until he's fucking free.
He ain't do it, stupid.
So listen, man, we don't have a question this week. I actually didn't check. So
We don't?
no question this week. So we're gonna end things off with a list.
No.
Oh, what?
Wait, what's the list?
No, what were you gonna say?
What we normally do, what's the question that we normally do?
We normally do a question from the fans. I haven't checked. I'm sorry, fans, if you submitted questions. I was busy this week.
You know what? We'll run that back. Let's do the list. We'll be back soon.
Yeah,
So
we'll do it next week. So this week, what we'll do, give me your top 5 video games of all time. Point blank, period.
First.
Yeah, I'll go first. Give you some time to think about it. I did my due diligence on this. So we're gonna say 2K12. We're gonna say
You're evil.
We're gonna say SmackDown versus Raw. Okay. We're gonna say Halo 3. Okay. We're gonna say Gears of War 3.
This nigga study.
Okay. And my last one is going to be an all-time classic. We're gonna do Sonic the Hedgehog as to round out.
Which
my
one?
top
Which
5.
one? Sega?
The original Sega
This
Genesis.
nigga don't like
The
me.
original
He replaced
Sega
me,
Genesis.
America.
Sonic the Hedgehog video game.
That's
Those are my top 5 video games of all time. Shout out to 2K12.
okay. I gotta dig deep, so no order. First one comes to mind, Crash Bandicoot. So we'll say the series. Because my grandmother was a fucking... Actually, happy birthday, Grandma. I'm a piece of shit. I didn't call you, but you know...
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Yeah. She's 85.
Oh,
She's 85. Shit. That's love. Shit. I might not make it to 35 the way my taxes set up.
That right there is beyond the blessing.
Love you,
So,
Grandma.
shout out to Grandma.
She was tough at Crash Bandicoot and Tomb Raider. She was killing both of them.
That's when you got the freeform Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Where you can do shit and like move different ways.
And she used to get mad as hell when I was like, boo, give me the controller. You suck. This is my grandmother. And then that was a segue into Resident Evil, which she always, because she got like a PS4.
That's a very good one.
She killing shit. So those 3. And if you really about the dumb shit, you fucked with Twisted Metal.
Oh man, the greatest game ever fucking created on PlayStation.
Yes!
Twisted Metal
Yes!
is the greatest fucking video. I should have put Twisted Metal. Holy shit. That is right. Twisted Metal is one of the greatest games ever made.
Bruh.
With the fucking cars that did fucking different shit, that had different missiles and all the... Son,
When you turned
y'all wasn't there.
They wasn't
you had
there.
to be outside when niggas had Twisted
Because
Metal.
these little young niggas just fucking...
Come on, son. Y'all over here playing...
Easy Mac trying to fuck the microwave. It's crazy. Play some games.
Go ahead. Last
And
one.
the last one, it was probably we gotta get wild. We gotta get wild. What's the shit? For me, and I'm dropping the headphones.
Oh shit.
It's hard work.
Oh
but
shit.
NBA Street. You don't know about that.
Volume 1 or Volume 2? Or Volume 3?
2.
Oh, there's a class going.
2.
Let's get
was
some
turned.
class
I didn't really like the 2. 2 was turned. 2 was turned. I wanted to say 6-man NFL blitz.
Can I get a 6-man? Can I get a 6-man? Oh, and 1 Street Ballers.
Fuck!
That's my 6-man, son.
Fuck!
That's my 6-man,
He had a
son.
cheat code.
If y'all niggas had and 1 Street Ball
Oh, shit. Was that Dreamcast?
Nah, that was PlayStation 1. That was PlayStation 1. Where you had AO. You had Bone Collector. You had fucking
Hot Sauce.
Hot Sauce come down. Bing, 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 bing. Son.
Oh, my God.
Yo, oh, my God. This is amazing.
We're showing our age.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for another amazing episode, our anniversary episode. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for still joining us. Thank you for accepting our craziness. Until next time, we love you guys. And we out.
No free game.